POV, you're a Fortnite map making millionaire, but you don't have one single friend. As you guys can see, I have a Fortnite map that has 185 players right now actively, and that's around millions and millions of dollars if you're consistently averaging that type of player count. But I don't have a single friend. Like, I feel like I can't relate to other people. Like, I'm trying so hard to make this the biggest side hustle of all time and motivate and inspire you guys to want to start making games and want to retire your parents and want to make money online comfortably, where you don't have to work a 9-to-5 job like I did for 2 years. And it just seems like I just can't find the social friend group that can benefit me and we can benefit each other. And it's really disappointing because I try so hard to make an impact on people and I just gain nothing from it. You know, it sucks to work so hard on something and you know it's gonna work, right? You know it's gonna work. It doesn't matter how long it takes, but it's not immediate, you know? The feedback and the satisfaction is delayed and it really, really is upsetting. Like, I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything, guys. Like, I've made a lot of money making games and I want to help you guys as well. Like, sure, there's people who have made way more money than I have, but I have a lot of knowledge that I want to help you guys out with. But it just seems like even after I give you guys everything in my power that would benefit you guys and help you, it just doesn't matter. For example, this game here has made a whopping $7,000 and it just doesn't mean anything to me. I use that money to help out my mom with groceries, family, whatever, bills, everything, rent, and it's great and all, right? But the only thing that I really care about are the people that are watching this content. I feel like I'm doing a disservice to myself. I'm trying to provide the most value that I can. And I know a lot of you guys don't even know what Fortnite map making is, you know, and that's why I'm trying to make this the biggest hustle. Like, Epic Games is giving out 40% of their monthly revenue to the top people inside of the space, which is around millions and millions of dollars a month. Luckily, I'm selected as one of those people, and all of you guys are as well. You guys are allowed to be enrolled as a creator and make thousands and thousands of dollars to potentially millions making games. And it's really insane because you go to the revenue here, you see all the stuff happening. This game is literally making $30,000 a day, guys. Is that not insane? I don't know how to get it past your guys' head, bro. I'm really trying to help you guys. I really am. You know, I'm not benefiting literally at all right now. I'm trying to help out my mom. I'm trying to help out my dad. I'm trying to help myself as well. And I'm just trying anything and everything, okay? But I'm sticking to one thing truly, and that is making games and creating a business around it, which is why I had Fort Mafia, which is literally $1 where I'll literally mentor and coach you guys to help you guys make games, you know? And it's really easy to start making games, guys. It's super easy, bro. Like, this game is literally called The Pit, and essentially all you do is just a big pizza dome where people can fight, and it has 55,000 players right now, and it's already made $44,000 today. This guy is filthy rich. He's made a grand total of $20.3 million, guys. $20 million. That is insane from just making one Fortnite map in the span of a year. We don't have that type of potential anywhere, and this is how he's exactly doing it. I'm gonna walk you guys down the process that will help myself and help you guys start making money making games. We're gonna load up Unreal Editor for Fortnite, which is called UEFN. You guys can download it inside of the Epic Games Store. All you have to do is just search up Unreal and you will see it right here, Unreal Editor for Fortnite. We're gonna load it in here. I'm gonna show you guys how you're gonna make millions of dollars right now. So as soon as you guys are inside of the Unreal Engine, essentially the first thing that you're gonna see is nothing. You're gonna see an empty canvas. You're not gonna see all these projects here. So what I want you guys to do is head on into the island templates, and you're gonna see a plethora of templates that you guys can select from, but majority of people want to select the Excel grid. This is just like a building service where you can start making your game. You can call it whatever you want. I'll call it My Project V. It doesn't really matter what you want to call it. The naming and the branding and the thumbnail of the game is when you actually go to publish it. So essentially you're gonna load inside of the Excel flat grid, and you're gonna see just a flat surface. So as you guys can see, we're inside of the flat island grid, and essentially this is the building plane. This is the surface area that we have inside of a Fortnite map. Obviously we can have it way and beyond longer, right? But nobody's gonna have a Fortnite map this massive and wide. Usually it's just in this type of surface area, but it looks like it's very massive, don't they? I'm sure you guys have seen some crazy big Fortnite maps. Essentially this is the middle area right here. Obviously we can lift this up and get rid of it if you want. It's just supposed to mark the middle. So now we want to head it and go inside of the content browser. This is what it is. Right here is we have the content browser accessible to everyone. So essentially what the content browser is, this is where your project and your files are going to be imported and located. For example, this right here is the level. If I were to delete this, it would get rid of every single thing right here. Level is just meaning the entirety of the game, all the core components of it that makes it run and functional. And essentially here in this tab right here called all, this is where we have Epic's content, your content, and Fortnite's content. So this is where it gets really, really exciting because we have every single character, visual effects, environments, and galleries inside of UEFN. For example, look at this here. We have games and buildings here where you can literally just drag in and drop, and you'll have unlimited access to specific categories of Fortnite. Like this thing here, geothermal mountain top. Look at this, guys. This is the cube and it's the geyser. Is that not insane, guys? So you guys can actually just load inside of a session whenever you guys want to. It's literally right here. But when you guys are making your games, you guys want to be specific to what you actually want to make. You know what I mean? Because a lot of you guys, I see you guys are building games, right? They're awesome. They're very cool, right? But there's so much things you guys are missing. Here we have all these castles and stuff you can put in. And of course, guys, you guys can rotate them if you want. You can stretch them out however long you want. Like, look at this. Now it looks like a diamond sword. See what I'm saying? Like, it's really, really interesting. There's so many possibilities inside of UEFN, but there's one limitation with it. There's not a lot of pre-made games inside of it. Like, I'm giving out pre-made games for free for like literally like $20. But when you're starting, you're not going to have like the resources that I have, obviously, because I'm more knowledgeable than you. You know, I'm trying to help you guys, give you a head start, because like this is super confusing for the average person, which is why some of my tutorials are in Creative 1.0. Like, this is like super advanced for majority of people. They don't know how to navigate it and use UEFN. They're like, what is this on my screen? This is too advanced. I'm gonna have to learn coding. Yes, you're gonna have to learn coding if you want to make powers and ability, but that is why I'm working on a special software called Versify, which will literally create the code and functionality games for your games out of thin air for you, which is literally an AI software. It's like ChatGPT, but it's literally for verse code. More on that later. It's about to be dropping very, very soon. I have an extensive team of developers working on it actively. And I get a lot of questions. I see people are like, how do I do this? How do I do that? Like, I go through your comments and I see your guys' comments. You're like, how do I add ramps to my game? How do I add like a build reset mechanic? Let me show you how you can do it right now. Because like, I understand there's a lot of problems, inside of your game. Like what is an island setting? What is a ramp? Well, like if you're new to Fortnite, you're not going to know any single thing about this. So right now we can close out a UEFN. We don't really need that per se right now. What we can do is head on back inside of Fortnite GG. And what we're going to do is scour the internet so you guys can get a better glimpse of what's actually popular and trending inside of Fortnite. Obviously, we have the brand new Chapter 2 update, but what's actually popular? What are some games that people are making? It's Christmas time and people are making Grinch games. Look at this, Santa Claus vs. the Grinch. It was made 1 year ago and it had 20,000 players yesterday, and it's made a grand total of $179,000, guys. That in Canadian currency is baffling. Let's do the math on that. $179,000 USD CAD. It is a grand total of $236,000. That's an extra total of like 100,000 K. That's insane, guys. Okay, guys, so now we're gonna load inside of Fortnite and show you guys what the discovery system actually looks like. We see all of this stuff on my screen. What is this? What is this Home Alone game? Is that little kid from Home Alone? That's what I'm saying, guys. The discovery is confusing as hell. There's these games on your screen. You don't know how to navigate. What am I looking at? What is this here? Chicken versus wolf. Like, is that the wolf who cried sheep? Like, that doesn't make any sense, Well, obviously it makes sense for me, but it doesn't for you. So let me show you what's actually happening. So here we have For You tab, and essentially this is games that are going to be recommended based on your play history. So it looks like I just got caught in 4K because it looks like I'm playing all of these garbage games. I guess I am, guys. I guess I am. And here we have my game here that has a total of 59,000 players. Right here, this is the reload. This is mine. I'm kidding. Okay. But this is the Fortnite discovery. So we have variety, combat, people's love, tycoon, death run, zone wars, all of these selection of games, and it's now inside of the top 10. And here we have the select few of the best 30 games that are recommended to the top players inside of Fortnite. The best tab that you guys want to get on is inside of the home bar. My game right here currently had around a few hundred players. It was called Gravity Falls Box PvP, which is the one that I showed you at the start of the video. Obviously, it's dipped down now, but that is okay because if you have good faith and morals and you actually build a good game, it will actually do well. So we're going to load inside of one of these games right now and show you what's actually popular, what's actually making this popular. So let's go inside of the Santa vs. Grinch game, and I'm going to show you exactly what's happening because this loading screen is pretty good. We got the Christmas tree, we got the Kraken battle bus with horns and thorns. This is the really, really cool structured game. All right, so we're loaded inside of the Grinch vs. Santa game, and as you guys can see, look at all of the visual components inside of this game. Obviously, the like and favorite is pretty blurry, but everything is good now. And we load inside of the battle star, and it tells us the like and favorite. Awesome, 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 possum, awesome. These guys are shooting at me because I know I'm a famous YouTuber. I get it. But guys, this is what's making a successful game. Look at all the cool visual components inside of this. We have the wheel spinnings, we have the mythic ones, we have the builds that are resetting, the candy canes. We have a battle pass vault here that you can unlock if you run 130 meters. There's so much things that can make a game popular. And inside of my next video, I'm going to show you how to do all of this because it is pretty hard, guys. It can be pretty hard, especially if you're not stealing other people's games. Like some people who are using this tool that I won't mention to steal people's games. I don't know how it works, but maybe I'll make a tutorial on it. No, I'm kidding. I love you guys, man. Seriously. This channel is going to explode. I promise you. I am manifesting. We are going to have hundreds and thousands of followers inside of the Davey Davis channel and millions on the main channel. If I stick to my heart and stick to my gut, I've been making videos for 11 years. I am never stopping. Together, we are going to get rich. That is why I always say, let's get rich together, because we are going to get rich together. I promise you. Businesses and sponsorships, you can reach out down below. Click the last video on the screen. It's been your boy, Davey Davis. I'm out. Peace. I'll see you guys in the next one. 999, guys. Never give up on your dreams.